Hey, how you guys doing tonight? This is Dan with Mad Nasty Trapping. Just giving you a quick update. Um, let's see, trapping update, past video update, and end of deer season update. So here we go, man. This is gonna be a short, quick video, just short and to the point. Okay. Um, Number one, I did get all of my critters skinned down from the other day. Um, God dang it, that was a lot of work. I got a heck of a freaking pile of carcass out there in a big tote box that I got to get out to my coyote sets um, here this weekend. But until then, it's cold enough out where I can just leave them outside in the tote box. Okay, so that being said, if you guys have been watching my videos and you're up to date on all the past videos I've made, I do have I did get a pretty good amount of catch in the last week. Okay, so yeah, I got that, and then I wanted to let you guys know that I checked my trap sets tonight, as I do every night, and I did pull some catch off the line tonight. Not a lot, not a lot, but it's weird. Here in Michigan, I don't know where you guys are at, but here in Michigan, we had we've got a really weird night tonight. Like, dude, the amount of light that is out in the woods is almost like daylight. I didn't have to use my flashlight tonight to check my trap sets. Now, typically you can do that in the wintertime when there's snow on the ground because the reflection of the moonlight off the snow and such allows you to see out there at night. But I'm talking out there tonight. I don't know if it's that special blue moon or whatever comes through here, from time to time. But man, it was lit up in the woods like 6 a.m. on your way out to a deer stand. It was unbelievable, guys. I don't know what's going on out there right now, but I can tell you this, man. I don't know what's going on with the movement of the animals out there. I did pull a couple of catch tonight, but it's not my usual big numbers that I've been pulling. Now the weather is flip flopped. It was cold yesterday. It was probably, I don't know, I'd say mid 20s yesterday, and right now it is probably pushing mid 30s, and I would imagine that the rest of the week, once I check the forecast, I believe the last time I checked it, it should be up in the 40s for majority of the week, and I think we're supposed to get rain on Wednesday or something like that. So, I don't know how it's going to play out on the catch count. I really don't. Time will tell. If the weather warms up and it stays good weather, I think they'll be moving. If it goes by my past, the way it's been in the season, when you get the warm weather fluctuation, everything in the woods moves. And I think it might be time I get even more traps out. Okay. Now, I did go out and set another dozen traps on a private parcel that I've got access to. I got a dozen live traps out there, all freshly baited. And I checked them tonight, and none of those live traps that are freshly baited had anything in them. But they've only had a 24-hour set out there, so we'll give those some time. And the ones that I did pull critters off of tonight, the traps that I did pull critters off of tonight, it was unusual. Again, guys, I don't get it. Both sets have not had anything in them in quite some time. One set, the one that had the coon in it tonight, that one, I don't think all season, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think all season it has had a single coon. I think I've maybe, released 3 or 4, 1-year-old possums off of there. And I think I've taken 2 or 3 extremely large possums off that set, but it's primarily been a possum set. I can't recall pulling a single coon off that set this year. But it had a monster coon in there tonight. Now the other set, the second set that had the possum in it tonight, that was one of the sets that, if you look at my last video on anti-trappers, like I told y'all, like I said, the sets that I reset after they got tampered with by my assumption being anti-trappers, when they went and they jammed branches and sticks and logs and stuff inside my conibear traps, I didn't get discouraged. I didn't pull those traps. I reset them, rebait them as if it was a false set by an animal, and it paid off again tonight. Yes, just a possum in that set, but one of the sets that I reset to prove a point had a critter in it tonight. Possum, But nonetheless, if people are tampering with your sets, reset them, rebait them, don't give up, keep on hammering it, and it pays off. So, that being said, we got about a month. Oh, we got realistically 2 months left in this trapping season. I may call the season early, though I don't want to. I've got enough frozen furs in my freezer that it's going to be a heck of a time trying to skin all these frozen furs down, get them boarded, and get them dried. I only have so many boards. I got these boards here, and I got another stack pile down there. But I only have so many boards, and it takes a week to dry them at 55 degrees. So, providing the weather stays nice, I can get these furs that I've got dried. I'm going to have to do a count on what I've got in my freezer and make the sound decision on whether or not I need to continue this catch till the end of the season, or if I have to call the season early, pull my sets out because I have a full limit in my freezer that I can go and fill up all the racks, still get them dried by the end of the season and ready for the fur drop off. Okay? Do not push your sets till the very last day if you do not have the boards to be able to accommodate dry and final product your furs. Listen to that again. I'll go over it real quick again. If you only have a certain amount of boards, stretching boards and wires, like these ones over here, if you only have a certain amount of boards and wires, when you get towards the end of your season, you need to do a final fur count of what you have in your freezer that's not on boards yet. You need to make the sound decision on whether or not you need to pull your traps early, because you need to get all your furs onto the boards, dried, final product, and ready for auction, so you have no carryover for the next year. Okay? So you take your count of your boards and your wires together, and then you take a count of your furs that you have. And on an average, it takes about 5 days at the proper drying temperature of about 50 to 55 degrees to properly dry a fur in which to take it off the board, freeing up the board for another fur. Count your boards, count your furs, 5-day dry time, how much time do you have left in the season, run the math, guys, do it on a paper, calculator, whatever you gotta do, run the math. And you want to run your maximum capacity till the very last day, but still staying within the boundaries of being able to get every one of your catch to market. That's very important. Okay? That's a huge, huge tip. Now, the reason you don't want any carryover is if you're like me and you are running, and you are running 1, 2, 3, 4 deep freezers. When you are running 4 deep freezers and you got them pack stacked full of furs, that's a lot of work. Fleshing, boarding, pulling them off the boards, drying them, and stacking them, and packaging them and getting them ready for market. It's a lot. Not only is it a lot of work, but you want to have zero carryover through spring, summer, fall till next year. The reason for that is you need to go and keep your freezer plugged in. That costs money on the electricity bill. If you take the amount of months in between your trapping seasons and you add up your electricity bill, figuring in the cost it is to go and run at least one deep freezer, if not multiple deep freezers like me, you will see real quick that the electricity bill takes a hit to your pocketbook. It takes a hit to you financially. And when you run the math on what your auction prices are on your furs, them better be darn expensive furs, because you need to subtract your electricity bill from your furs that you have in your freezer that are carryover. And what remains is not going to be much, guys. So, I hope that makes sense to you all. If you need to, hit rewind, watch it again. But carryover is not good. The price that you're going to get for those furs, once you subtract out what you paid in the electricity bill to run the freezers to keep those furs between seasons and drop-off periods, it really isn't worth the money, guys. So you want to run your math. You want to go and do it right. You want to run maximum capacity, the maximum amount of furs that you can hang on your boards, get dry, and get to market. And if you run the math, run it early in the last 20% of the season. Okay? If you run it early, you can prepare, you can do your counts, you can go and you can monitor what you are catching to make sure that the lower dollar furs in that last couple month period of the trapping season, those lower dollar furs like the possums, let them run. The smaller coons, let them run. Again, bringing it up to that absolute maximum capacity that the fur shed you have allows you to handle and get every single fur to market with zero carryover. That is how you optimize your time, your efforts, and most importantly, put the most amount of money in your pocket that you possibly can on a full trapping season, even if that means you pull your traps a month early. That is how it's done, boys. Now, I'm going to go run over one more thing here real quick. Here in Michigan, in Oakland County, they extended the deer season out. They extended the deer season out by 30 days. It's kind of a sad day for me. I gave up the vast majority of my hunting season to go and be the absolute ultimate trapper. Okay, guys? My hunting season sacrificed so that I could go and turn out the best trapping season that I have ever done in my lifetime of trapping. No question about it. This has been the best season so far, and the season still got a little ways to go. But unfortunately, today was the last day of the archery deer season here in Michigan in Oakland County on their extended season. And I did not get a deer this season. For this guy, that is very, very, very unusual. Usually my tags are filled by mid-season. I spent all my time in the woods trapping as hard as I possibly could, making videos for all of my fans and supporters out there to make sure that I can really push this trapping movement in the most positive, time-effective, hardest push that I could possibly do. Not only for all of you, but for myself to prove that I can make it happen this year. So, sad. Didn't get a deer this year. That's really going to hurt my freezer. But, you know what? Myers, Kroger, the grocery store, they still have burger guys. I've got enough racks and horns on my wall that I don't need to go and be like, woohoo, another basket sixer or whatever. I'm beyond that. But I do miss the time I had out in the tree stands. I did have the opportunity to bring my 7-year-old daughter up in the tree stand a good 3-4 times this season. And you know what? Even though I came home empty-handed, those 3-4 hunts that I had with my 7-year-old daughter out in the woods, there ain't nothing else like that, guys. That's priceless. Those are the memories that are going to last. Not the racks on the wall or the photos of the fucking thumbs up and gut piles. That's all fine and dandy. But taking the youth out into the woods, and especially getting your daughters up in the tree stand, those 3-4 hunts I had with her this year, next year, I'm going to back down a little bit on my trapping season, guys, and get a couple more days with my daughter up in the tree stand. Sorry, I got to. So, that being said, it's a sad day. It's the end of deer season. There's still a lot of deer out there. I've seen a lot of tracks, and I spooked a lot of deer out at midnight going and checking my trap sets. They clear cut a whole lot of trees on state land this year. They went and clear cut the power lines. When they clear cut the power lines, that creates a travel corridor. The deer have now a 20-foot, 30-foot wide travel corridor along all the power lines. It just opened up a beautiful opportunity of long-distance shots with a crossbow or shotgun in this area, okay, on deer. So there's a whole lot more opportunity on the hunting side of things. And a little bit of tidbit on upcoming next summer or fall. For the last 5 years, this is inside scoop, guys. For the last 5 years, I have been videotaping my hunts. I have some extremely, extremely awesome footage. and especially a new format of footage, which I will not discuss here, but a new format of footage that is absolutely mind-blowing that the industry has never, ever seen before. When I drop this, it's going to be unbelievable, guys. So, my trapping will continue. I'm going to run this till the end of the season, providing I do my counts and my boards can stay full and I don't have any carryover. I'm going to run this till the end of the season, and I'm going to go and do some instructional videos for you guys, because I know that I've been slacking off and I've been putting off the instructional videos. So I got to get back on the instructional videos for you guys. And yeah, I'm going to keep on pushing this trapping as hard as I possibly can, getting you guys the information you need to become the best sportsman you can across the board. Springtime, I got a lot of work to do. I don't just put the stuff away, sit on the couch, watch TV, and slack off. I'm going to do that for a month because I've been working my freaking butt off. I've been like the hardest pushing, hardest working, late night and son of a that I think has been in this area in quite some time. And I'll tell you what, guys, it's taken a hell of a toll on my health. You know, you can watch my videos at the beginning. You can see my energy and my uppityness. And as the end of the season comes around, after I've been running with 3 hours of sleep every night and running my trap lines every night, working my regular 9 to 5 every day, I still enjoy this hobby. I'm not going to stop this sport of trapping. I will never stop hunting, though I took a season off, mostly. I will not stop doing what I do, but I'm ready for a bit of rest. After these furs get dropped off at market, at the drop-off point, and they're ready to go to auction, I'm going to still run video, but I'm going to take probably a good month off from the woods because I feel I've deserved it, guys. I'm going to keep running videos for you guys and whatnot, but I'm not going to set foot in the woods for like a month after the season closes. And then it's going to be game on with my behind the scenes, what I've been working on, alongside all this trapping gig. I will be building and releasing a website, a Facebook, a Twitter, an Instagram, and most importantly, the best hunting footage with the best technology out in a format that this industry has never seen before. It's going to be mind-blowing, guys. I promise you, it will blow your mind. And that is coming this summer or early fall. And I'll give you little bits of teasers along the way. But know that I'm not going to fade away. Know that you guys are going to get the best possible footage that I can put out through the end of the season. I will try to broadcast live the auction, the NAFA fur auction, when my furs get auctioned off. And, yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. Oh, yeah, you guys want to see my catch for the night? I'll show you my catch for the night. Not that's spectacular. I got a heck of a coon, though. This is a good coon. And, you know, I got an average possum. So there's my catch for the night. And, yeah, I'll get those skinned down tomorrow. This is a nice big fresh coon. I'll try to get a better skinning video for you guys on the coon. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on doing live streams and everything else that goes with it. But so I'm gonna go and call it a wrap for the night. Make sure you guys hit me on all my social media. Okay? As always, YouTube channel Mad Nasty Trapping. Hit that subscribe. Smash that like button and hit the notification bell so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. It's important and it means something to me, guys. And in the last 3 or 4 days, the last pair of videos I have up right now on a message to the antis, that has been all the way across the board. That has been the best video that I have ever released. And I want to say a thank you to everybody that has watched that video, because not only is it the best 2-part series video that I have ever released, but my view counts are through the roof, guys. My comments are all good, wholesome, quality comments. But most importantly, I've gained myself a whole bunch of new subscribers, and I want to say welcome to Mad Nasty Trapping, man. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to the guys that are supporting me. Thank you to the viewers, and especially the guys that really, really check out every video. Dude, I can't explain the appreciation I have for every one of you. Thank you. Y'all have a good night. Social media, hit me up. YouTube channel, Mad Nasty Trapping. You're on it right now. Hit that subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And smash that like button. You can find me on Facebook under Dan Edwards on Facebook. Facebook is really, really getting popular, guys. My Facebook is really, really packing full of friends. Log on to my Facebook under Dan Edwards. It's easy to find me. Go and hit that friend button. You got the Instagram under Mad Nasty Trapping. You've got the Snapchat under Mad Nasty Trapping. Hit me up across the board, and any comment you guys post, I get back to every single one of them. Have a good night.